Right then, welcome back to the channel. We're down to earth after Thursday night's heroics. We've got a Premier League game that we all really care about. Now, I'm going to make you care about it because you're going to see the 11 that I'm picked, and you're going to be like, okay. Outside of that, you're not really going to be bothered. That being said, look, Brentford are an absolute nightmare for us. They are very close to being in the Premier League top half. They're just 1 point away. They're going to look at this United side, and they're going to go, lads, we got to go beat them. And do you know what? I think they'll have a real good chance of it. We are struggling in the league. We are winless in 5, 3 losses, a draw against Manchester City. Obviously, our focus is on the Europa League, where we have another game that we can't throw it in after a 3-0 lead, surely, against Bilbao. We've got a draw with Bournemouth in there. We're just not picking points up, right? There is a risk of us finishing 17th. And I wouldn't bet against it, in all honesty, because Europa League and somehow that getting us into the Champions League is now a reality at this stage. United are 1 foot into the final, right? 1 foot into the final, and then probably playing Spurs. If you'd have said at the start of the season, lads, beat Tottenham and you can go in the Champions League, you'd have been like, sound, yeah, I'll take that. I made that bet. I made that bet right now. That's the bet. Wait till you see my 11. I've not gone mental. I haven't. But it's a debut in there. Right, how do they play? Do you even care how they play? I'm going to tell you how they play. Now, without Ivan Toney this season, they have really relied on Mbeumo, and he has been brilliant for them. He's been complemented by the pace of Schade and Johan Wissa in a big way, I think, and the tactical flexibility that you get out of Thomas Frank is a hallmark of what you've been seeing out of Brentford since they came into the Premier League. Survival, build, and now, you know, on the brink of finding themselves in the top half. And we've seen all sides of it. You know, they play generally 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1. Sometimes looks like a 4-2-4. Occasionally, it's moved to a 3-5-2 or a 5-3-2. Especially when they come up against stronger opposition, it won't be that tomorrow. It'll be about 4. They'll go for United, and they should go for United, because I think they could absolutely beat United, because I think United are thinking about Bilbao, playing them again, and then having a little couple of days out there in the back end of May. Now, the tactical principles of Brentford rely on being direct, aggressive pressing, and dominating at set plays. A couple of things that United have really struggled with, to be honest with you, this season. When they don't have the ball, they minimise their exposure to balls in behind by going into a low or mid 4-4-2 block when needed. They lead the lead in set-piece goals. So that's not, when you say, oh, they're pretty good at set plays, that's not like a throwaway statement like, oh, they're pretty good at set. No, they're literally leading the league when it comes to set plays. When they get on the ball, they look to create wide overloads. They look to go 2v1. That'll get minimised a little bit with United's essentially back 5 system. The strengths that they'll have, though, will be fast starts, as we've seen. They'll exploit weak side fullbacks. They'll switch the ball effectively, and you'll see them. Well, you'll see them scoring early goals. You'll see them scoring from kickoff routines. You'll see winger-driven fast attacks on the counter. You'll see the likes of Mbeumo and Schade and Wissa really stretching defences. And I reckon if United find any level of possession against Brentford away, they'll get hit on those counters, or they'll get hit on set plays, or it'll be a counter that leads to a corner, then the beat us on the set play. It's just going to be one of those things, isn't it? Now, as always, this is brought to you by our friends at Hollywood Bets, and this season is continuing turbulently with a tricky away day at a team trying to get into the top 10. Now, we're desperate to find form, and while Brentford are flying, looking at a strong finish to the season at home, we're not. But we have lined up a bet boost for you and a free £10 bet for our loyal players. And the free £10 bet is as follows. If you signed up for using one of our links, you are in luck. Place a £10 bet on any pre-match or in-play market for Brentford versus United, and you will get a £10 free bet credited instantly to use on the same game. No opt-in required, and it's exclusive to customers that have registered via one of the links in my description. The bet is only valid for the Brentford versus United game. And the bet boost that I'm going for this week is 1+ shot on target for Vissa, 1+ shot on target for Garnacho, over 8.5 corners, both teams to score, and Norgard to be carded. He is the most carded Brentford player, and he was booked in the last game. It happens. This has been boosted from 10 to 1 to 12 to 1, so a £10 bet on this could return 130 quid. Now, if you'd like to get involved, it's simple. All you got to do is click the link in the description. If you are new to Hollywood Bets, you can take advantage of all the new excellent customer offers, which are linked in the description as well. Odds are subject to change. You've got to be over 18 to participate. Remember, football, unpredictable, and especially United, and especially at the tail end of the season, but it's designed to enhance your viewing experience and certainly is no guarantee of a win. For more information on responsible gaming, please check out begambleaware.org. Now, star man for Brentford. It's Mbeumo, man. 17 goals and 7 assists in the league this season. Very much a complete footballer. Good striking, good dribbling, good final ball. You've got pace. You've got strength. He is an absolute problem. One of the best forwards in the league. On the verge of a big move. Certainly wouldn't look out of place in a United shirt. In terms of the United lineup, now it's a surprise. There's some surprises in here, maybe. Here's what I've gone for. Gone with Onana in net. Not really a surprise there, although wouldn't be surprised to see a change in that. I've gone with a back three of Lindelof, De Ligt, and Fredrickson. I've gone with Amad Diallo, right wing back, Eriksen, Kone, debut time, and Harry Amas. I've gone with Bruno, Mainu, and Chido. Why is Bruno playing? Because he's going to play in it, let's be honest. Like when they're burying him, they're burying him with his football boots because the fucker will still want to get a game in. So, look, that's a mad rotated side, but I think United have to have as much eyes as possible on the Bilbao game. You start De Ligt, you start Amad Diallo, you give him an opportunity to get 45, 60 minutes in the tank, you hook him off, and you maybe give him another run out against Bilbao in the week, with an eye on having them ready for that final. Because if De Ligt starts and Diallo starts, Manchester United look very good, I think, to beat Tottenham Hotspur in that final. We're sitting here in the Brentford preview talking about the final that we've not made it to yet. That's the stage that we're at this season. Simple. Match winner for United. Even if he only plays 45 or 60, and I think he won't play any more than that, it's Amad Diallo for United. He is class. He is quality. The balance, the duels, the creativity, the dribbling, the technical ability. He could be the one that adds a little bit of brilliance we need to start scoring some more goals. And I think if he starts, Chido's getting a goal as well. That's it, right? That's it. End of preview. Sound. See you after the game tomorrow. Happy? Happy. Give us your score predictions in the comments below. Let me know if you agree with my team or disagree with the team. Thanks to Hollywood Bets for subscribing. All that, get in the link in the description. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.